Alright, is this on? Yes, there is a bunch of stuff. Hello, YouTube. It's been a bit. It is I, the mega famous DJ Winza. And, I was just having a weird thought, and I was thinking of how much I miss playing Dungeons and Dragons because of COVID. All my groups got, completely shut down, and, you know, there are other reasons why at least one of them did, but I'm not going to go into, little bits right here. Hold on. Adjusting how I'm holding the camera so that I can rest my hand a little better. But I just got to thinking, I don't care what genre I play in D&D, and I don't mean like genre or setting, like the difference between, say, Dragonlance and Forgotten Realms. I mean more like, I don't care if it's Mushroom Kingdom versus Galactic Empire versus fucking Looney Tunes. Like, I care more about the story being good, like the adventure being fun. Like, even if it's absolutely bonkers off the wall or creepy as absolute fuck, if the story grips me, if the story really pulls me in, that's what I like. That's what I want. And that thought just really got into my head that I wanted to just express that in some way, and I don't really have much else to talk about right now other than maybe some excitement about the new what's it called? Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, or the I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like some Candlekeep Mysteries or whatever. I'm excited about those coming out, but I also heard some news that, well, this may be news for people who follow me, because if you're following me, odds are you're not paying much attention to the outside world. But anyway, Hasbro has requested that Wizards of the Coast pick up the pace on releases. Now, I guess this is kind of a double-edged sword, because one of the issues with the previous editions, specifically like 3, 3.5, and 4, where they would put out like a metric ton of different books and modules and rule sets and such, to the point where there was so much power creep that they didn't have a chance to really keep up with balancing everything. Now, 5th edition has had a bit of power creep, especially if you look at the stuff that came out in Tasha's versus what came out in the Player's Handbook. But it's a worry for some players. I'm fairly certain they're going to do okay, considering right now there's more players playing 5th edition than there have been players playing any other tabletop RPG all time. Like, there are more people playing 5th edition right now than have played original Dungeons and Dragons ever. There are more people playing 5th edition than have played 2nd edition or Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, probably combined. And it's because the game is so easy to pick up, so easy to learn, it's become so much easier to be able to teach people. It's made it so that the entry bar is way lower. You don't need to fucking do calculus in order to determine whether or not you can stab a dude. Fucking Thaco. Fuck Thaco. Seriously, fuck Thaco. Right in its ass. But Jesus Christ. I'm excited for the future of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm excited for, there being so many official products. I don't think they're going to be releasing a ton of rules sets. What they might do is release a few more modules. That I would like to see, specifically because I like to pick through modules and pick parts of it to use for my own campaigns. At least, when I'm able to fucking run them. Fucking COVID. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys about just stuff that was on my mind. Thank you for watching. I know this is just absolute verbal vomit. Yeah, that probably sounded really gross. Actually, here, let's talk about something else that I saw recently. Just to close this on, it doesn't have anything to do with Dungeons and Dragons, but I saw this on a TikTok, and basically this is a instant Hotpot. The brand doesn't really matter. I just went on Amazon and ordered instant Hotpot. This one just happened to be the first one that popped up with high marks. Basically, the way it works is you open it up, you put all the stuff inside of a secondary bowl that's in this one, which is as big as my head. This isn't meant for one person. This is meant to be shared. But anyway, and then you take this heating packet and put it in a thing of water underneath said bowl, and pour water over the top of the food, and 15 minutes later, dinner time. So, I look forward to trying this out. If you guys would like, before I actually try this, I can make it as a video. Just comment here if you're interested in seeing my review of this, because I'll also have Cassie to eat it with, or maybe Marcus. I don't think Cassie's super enthused about it. I could be wrong. She hasn't really said whether or not she's interested in it, but we're foodies. We like trying things. Anyway, I'm just starved for human interaction. This sucks so much ass. But anyway, remember, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, however you're riding out the rest of this COVID wonderland, remember that I love you all. But since I now have one, I can say this again. Get the fuck out of my house. There's a button.